All right, love, so I am back with another 10-minute tease. Y'all are going to help me get these templates on point for you all. So I like to record these live so that you can give me input. Today we're going to be doing this all over paint splash theme here. And I have some photos from a beautiful subject. I can't wait to show you all. Let's see who the lucky winner is today. And I forgot to save them by name. So y'all gonna have to forgive me on that. I'm using Remove BG right now to drag my photos over, remove the background. It's a little bit of shadow kept underneath there, but that's cool. I have quite a few pictures here, so I have something to choose from. I'm loving his little outfit too. And you see how I was keeping some of the shadows? That's fine. We can always edit that later in Photoshop. But for the most part, it is definitely cutting out the background pretty good. Hold on, it got a little bit of that thumb there. Let me edit that one. And all I'm going to do is bring the thumb back by going to the Erase Restore, going to the Restore side. Let's zoom in a little bit here. And I'm going to restore the whole thumb. And more than likely, I'll just end up cleaning that up in Photoshop, because here, I will show you, I can use this feature, but it gets a little aggravating trying to do these curves with a mouse. I'm pretty much at this point used to doing everything with the pencil in Photoshop so that I get decent curves. It looks organic. I'm not cutting anything off that looks weird. I probably could go with that. Just download it as is. Alright, so let's start saving those. And that was the one that we had to manually edit. Between this one and this one, I think I like that one better. I like his hand expression there. Gotta get the back of the fit. We'll go ahead and download that one, and we'll download the full image. So when you are the recipient of this template, you'll have the PNGs embedded in the file. And this one has a lot of character in it. I think 3 will be good for this. I kind of don't want to overdo it. So we have 3 different poses. Now I'm going to pull these over into my template. And I'm going to go ahead and group these and call this the photo layer or photo group. And make sure I'm selected on one of these. I'm going to show these in my folder and drag them straight onto my artboard. So 1, 2, and 3 PNGs. Drag and drop. 1, 2, and 3. And I want you to pay attention to some things. For instance, like this one has the full top of the head, but this one, the top of his head is cut off with the photo. So we're either going to creatively place that just like the top of her head was cut off, Billy's head. And we just faded it off, use it in a different way. We're going to use that to kind of play off of. So this is an all over shirt. Let me go ahead and show you my lines here. So we understand that on the smallest of shirts, this is what's going to show up. And I always design for the smaller shirt and leave some extra background for the larger shirts up to 3X. And then if you needed to even print bigger, you can go 4X, 5X with this. So we have the back of the shirt, the full image here. And I'm not even having to think about composition so much because I'm using the existing image as a guideline for how I want these images placed. And then this one kind of looks like he could even just be sitting right on top of these words. And I'm just doing Control T. I forgot to tell you all. I'm doing Control T as I'm transforming these. And let's say, so this one, the hand is missing. I could layer this one behind that image and place this image behind that one. No, I think I like that hand expression there, so I'm going to leave that there. But he's so cute either way it goes. He is absolutely adorable. All right, let's go ahead and Control T. Now I'm going to resize these so I don't cut anything off that I really want, depending on the size of the shirt. And you can resize these images too. If you really want to have this image on the smaller shirt completely, then resize it by all means, and you'll just have to do a different print layout for each size of the shirt. So let me go ahead and turn Billy off. And we're almost done already. I'm going to fade off the top of the hair here. Now I could do two things. I could actually make him have hair at the top there if I wanted to do that. I actually have a couple of good source images here to do that. So let's say I wanted to take the hair from this one. I can Control C, Control V. There it goes. Pull it over here. It doesn't have the same highlights and shadows and everything, but we can work with it definitely. I'm just resizing it, rotating it. I'll bring it down a little bit. And of course that's the front of the hair, so it's going to have the forehead and the hairline there, but I'm going to blend that in. So we'll take a little bit of this layer. Now there's a clone tool to do this, so please don't think this is the best way to do this. However, I'm showing you quickly, without introducing too many new tools, how you can just copy and paste. So I just took that section, Control C, Control V. I'm there. And I'm going to clip this. No, I'm not going to clip it. I'm just going to clean it up. So let's do a layer mask because I don't want to delete anything here. Do a layer, new, where is it? Oh, just layer mask. And then this one I'm going to reveal everything. Just kind of eat some of that away a little bit. And I'm using my soft brush to kind of eat away at this. Same thing with the bottom. And then it just kind of melts away. This one, I can Control T. I'm going to push this in just a little bit. And I'm holding down Shift so I can push it in disproportionately. And we're probably going to have to fade this off just a little bit. Yeah. And that's because we have that hard line right there. Let's go ahead and create a layer mask. And I'm going to do a layer mask to the photo too to get rid of that hard edge. Layer, layer mask. And between all of that, we just blended and made them the top of the head. The other thing we could do is, like I did on Billy's picture, is I just faded it off from the top. I didn't care. But this one is more of his hair was missing, so if I would have faded this off, it would have basically started right about where his ears are. And I didn't want to do that. So now we can take all three of these. We can either make them a smart object or we can merge them all. I'm just going to go ahead and merge them real quick. There we go. So now we get to change our colors. And I'm going to check to see if y'all are here with me. Yes, Rona, his outfit is really cute, and he is even cuter. I almost can't stand it. When I saw these pictures, I was like, immediately email these to me. I love it. Okay, so oh, I think she messaged me what his name is. Did I copy and paste it? Let's see. Normally I copy and pasted the name of the title last, so let's see. And meanwhile, while I'm looking for this name, here it is, Kylan or Yogi. So let's do that for the name. So I will have I'm going to group all of this, and we'll say colorway 1 and colorway 2. I'll duplicate that. I'm moving a little faster than my computer right now. My apologies, guys. So that's colorway 2. So colorway 1, we're going to go ahead and take that off. And we'll keep the Billy and the Eilish. Let's go ahead and group that. And then we'll call this one text 1. That will go with colorway 1. Text 1. And I will duplicate this so that you'll have a text 2. Alright, and name is, like I told you, I copy and paste, so I'm copying the name from my email, and then I'm going to double click on, let's do the Billy. So when I double click on it and paste it, it takes on the form of the text that's already there. And this is a font that I sell. It's called Natural Naughty, and it looks like the Naughty by Nature style font. So if you're interested in that font, we'll be able to find that online at innatelab.com. Double click. Well, we already did Kylan, so now we're going to do Yogi. Okay. Now, of course, we want to match the colorway of his outfit. So I really like the color scheme anyway. So we can make this really interesting. We have colorway 1. I'm going to turn it off. And then we already have our Billie Eilish font turned off. So let's go to our colorway and see how we are going to play with these right now. So we have the main background color. That's going to be this color swatch here. If I double click on it, right now it's purple. I can hover over my image and I can pick a color from the image. So that orange really stands out to me. Also that reddish color. Let's stay with the orange because I really like the orange. And if I want to brighten it up, I can move this around in my color space here. And then I can even copy that hex code. So next time I want to use that orange color again, I'm looking for somewhere else where the purple is. So I believe that's going to be color, is it 4? Yep, color 4. So each of these colors has, each of these groups has a bunch of paint splashes in there, but all you have to do is stay on top of it and double click the effects and you can change the color overlay of that group. Now if you want to get serious and you want to change around the individual paint splashes in that group, by all means, you have my blessings. So I just did the purple, turned both of the purples to orange, and now I'm going to find my next color. So this one is, what is that? That's the pink color. So let's maybe make this one that red color. Double click on the effects. It has a little bit of like a red fading into the orange. Go to our color overlay. Click on that swatch there, and I'm going to pick that reddish orange there. I think I'm even going to make it more red just so that it stands out, because you can barely tell the difference there. So I'm going to make it more extreme myself. There we go. Now I see that red is a little bit deeper. It's contrasting, popping off of that orange there. I'm cool with that. And there's even a little bit of like a teal here, teal and a yellow. So I think I'm going to keep the yellow. I might make it a little less of a neon yellow, but I definitely want to incorporate that teal in there. So right now I'm looking for my green color. I think my green color is color 1, that kind of slime green. We'll double click on the effects for that and go to our color overlay. Click that swatch, and let's see if it's going to pick us a good teal color there. Ah. And I'm going to control minus just to zoom out. See how that, because sometimes when you're doing the paint splashes, it really matters what color is touching what color. Let's make it a little more vibrant. Yeah, there we go. So we got the teal, and then the yellow that I have is a little more on the neon side. So I think that is going to be, is that color 3? Yep, that's color 3. So we'll double click on the effects there and make that one, instead of that neon yellow, let's give us that good, we can even pick the color right off his shoe. That's even more appropriate, because if you're trying to match the shoes, you know, that's what matters in life. All right, I'm going to bring it a little more towards the yellow because it's a little orangey to me. And I want some more contrast from that orange background. That looks good. And then I have some smaller splashes on here. Now you can turn the tiny splatters off if you want to. You can turn any of these layers off if you want to. But I'm thinking what we're going to do is repeat. I'm going to keep the black because the black always ties something in. What we're looking for is that pink. So I want to say that's our pink splatter. And what did we change pink to? We changed pink to the red, didn't we? Let's make the teal the splatter this time. And if I don't remember what teal color I selected, or maybe we should do the yellow. Yeah, let's do the yellow. If I don't remember what color I selected and I want it to be very specific, I can go to that layer and grab the hex code from the color overlay. But for this purpose, when I see splash colors, I'm thinking random colors anyway. So maybe I want to be a little brighter on the yellow, just because now it's splash and it's accented and I want to see it over the existing yellow. That's cool. And we could even incorporate the tan color, but or the khaki color, but I think that pretty much just speaks for itself. We don't have to use it as a splash color. Now you have your splash color here in black, and maybe you want to pull the white in because he has the white in his shoes. And any of these colors you can make white too. So let's see. Let's just say we wanted to make this black white instead. Let's see how that kind of pans out for us. Yeah, that white does make it pop. And it makes that lightning look like it comes together. So white it is. I'm usually like probably 99% of the time trying to throw black in something just because I know that it's one of the most common colors to coordinate with. But in this case, I'm really digging the white. So, and then you'll have two alternate colorways. You'll have the light colorway and the dark colorway. So let's do this one in the white. This is like Fruity Pebbles making me hungry. Fruity Pebbles and some vanilla ice cream or milk. That's what this reminds me of, which is appropriate because you have Bam Bam on there. So it all works. I'm telling you, it just all comes together. Okay, so that's it. Oh, no, it's not it. I lied. let's go ahead and change the color of the text here. So we right click and we want to go to the Kylan text. Now we double click on the FX, same thing here. Right now it's on hard light and we have a color overlay going on. I actually have two color overlays so you can kind of switch out. So the first color, let's do that orange. And I'm going to make it a bright orange. Ooh, that looks good. And if you can see, it's kind of having some effects to the image in the background. So this is on, what do we have this effect on? A hard light. So it's not just a solid color there. And of course, you know, I throw my bevels in there and all that good stuff. Either some drop shadows. This one has an outer glow on it. Oh, and then what I like to do for this one, I'm going to go ahead and do the top color and the bottom color at the same time. That way I can just copy and paste the layer style and select which one I want to show. So if the red is the second color that I really want to show, and I think that's just really like a dark orange in the shoe, but I do see the blue in there too. So let's tie in that blue. There's blue, and it looks like there's even a primary green in there, but let's flow with that blue. And it looks to even be a little more teal in the outfit. But I don't know if we're going with the outfit or shoes, but this will definitely be something that once you receive this file, you are more than welcome, not just welcome, but encouraged to play with these colors. I think I like that. All right, so now I'm going to copy this layer style and I'm going to paste it on the yogi. And then I'm going to decide, do I want the yogi to be blue or the Kylan to be blue? I'm going to let Kylan be blue and then yogi. Remember, I had already set the other color overlay. I just turned it off. And there we go. That's it. Now we're done. Other things you can do, you can set a glow around the photos. You can do it to all the photos together so they're not like touching or overlapping. Let's do drop shadow. You kind of make it look like it's popping off the shirt a little bit. There's your drop shadow. And I want to say one of these photos, I would need to clean up that shadow down there, and let me show you how you would do that. This photo, I'm going to double click on the image because if I edit it here as a smart object, if I dragged it in, it would definitely be that smart object. Then I can always update in this mode and it will propagate to my main image. And it's a little difficult to follow where I don't know if the bottom of the shoe is white, or you know what, the bottom of the shoe might be white. I thought I saw some black in the bottom of the shoe, but I don't know. I thought. Let's just say there is a little bit of black on the bottom of the shoe here. I'm using my pen tool to follow the contour here. But I'm thinking this also just may be the bottom of the car. Not sure. Let's go ahead and make that a selection this time instead of a mask. I'm going to feather it by 2 pixels. Say OK. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a layer mask here. Use my paintbrush and just paint black right there. And this way, when I zoom out, that's gone. We'll say yes there. And I just realized that the photo was cut off right there. So when I see something like this, I make some type of adjustment. So we'll adjust the photo so that it's kind of hiding behind the words here, so you don't notice that. Make sure nothing's being cut off at the top there. We'll just take Yogi and stretch it out a little bit. So although the ordinary eye would see that there's something missing right there, at least you're creating a little bit of a trick for something just being abruptly cut off. Otherwise, you know what I do. I'll show you exactly what I do. I will go and fade that foot on off and it wouldn't even matter. But this is another way to do it. Your composition itself could really change that. Now in the middle here, I have this white glow that might be a little too white of a glow. So I'm gonna put the name there just to kind of break that up a little bit. And honestly, I think it looks better. The white does kind of make him pop, but he's already got a good contrast color, so I can take that white layer completely off and just let the color show through there. So that's it. And even the blue color going over the yellow created a little green. He has some green in his shoes too. I think that does it. And that one was short and sweet, even for all over design. Hey Rona, the website, this is what's going on right now. I have to back check the links because some of the links are not working appropriately, but that is my job tonight. I will be staying up and making sure that all of the links to all of the designs are on there appropriately so that when you all purchase now, the link will automatically come to you, you design, and then you don't have to wait on me at all to begin your design process. So that's it. Do y'all have any questions? Do y'all have any suggestions? Changing anything up? Y'all want to see something different? And since we're doing a different colorway here, let me see what it looks like if we did the outer glow in white instead of black. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the black. It's causing good contrast, so I'm liking that. I know, I almost didn't notice either until I was like, okay, you know, when you step back sometimes you can see something. And it's just, I guess it was just the edge of that photo there. So, yep, I think we're good. Yep, that was the edge of the photo. He is too cute. I just keep looking at the other pictures and I almost couldn't decide which ones to use. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off so you can see what it looks like all together. Doesn't this make you want some Fruity Pebbles? All right, so I'll be saving this. Definitely should have been saving the whole time. And I'm going to log off. Of course, this template tutorial is complete. I will send this to you. Matter of fact, what do I have? Who was our shout out go to? Quinette Crenshaw, congratulations. Your baby is the perfect model for this Oliver Splash paint shirt and you get this template. So make sure that you message either myself or Erica and we'll get this template to you. All right, guys, I'm going to log off and then I will be back. I think we have 2 more templates that we're going to do today. Yes, I've been overly busy and not paying attention to you all enough. So I'm trying to get back on that grind with you. I miss you. I miss you dearly. So miss me for about 20 minutes. Let me get the next one set up and ready to record and we'll be back on it. All right, guys. Love you guys. Give me about 20 minutes and see me in just a few, okay?